Danielle, there's an elderly woman at our church who's old enough to be my grandmother who blasphemes all the time. I was wondering what to do, if anything. Great question. There are some things that we can overlook. But assuming, Danielle, you've seen this as an ongoing pattern, it might be time to step in and do church discipline. No, not Matthew 18 style. You're not running to the elders to get her kicked out of the body, which isn't really church discipline anyway. This is the ongoing discipling that should be happening in the body. These are the conversations in the hallway, out at coffee. These are the times when we help sanctify one another. It never has the elders involved. This is the majority of discipling that should be happening in the church. Danielle, you are the junior. We have some instructions how to approach an elder. Very, very carefully, very, very thoughtfully, very, very respectfully, very, very lovingly. So might I suggest, and this applies for all of us, no matter with whom we are dealing, when you see a sin in somebody's life, make sure it's actually a sin. Make sure it's something that is ongoing, a one-off. We don't need to be with it one another. And then talk to them privately. Might I suggest you do it in the context of something nice? After church, why don't you take her out for a breakfast? And then simply ask her what she thinks about using God's name. Maybe not pointing a finger, but asking questions, bringing out how you've heard people use different phrases that you find to be so blasphemous. Would you agree with that, elderly saint? Maybe it doesn't require a poke in the eyes, but just some probing, some questioning to bring out the truth, practicing some discretion, trying not to hurt feelings. But if necessary, you could lovingly say, I'm really concerned. I keep hearing you use this phrase. Are you aware of that? Ask questions more than you accuse, and you will be doing what we are commanded to do with one another, discipling one another. If you have been going bonkers regarding health insurance, right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. I am thrilled to commend to you MediShare, a community of Christians sharing each other's health care bills. 400,000 members strong, sharing over $4 billion in medical bills. That means a savings on average per family of $500 per month. Find out more by going to medishare.com/wretched.